Hello there, everybody. Today I'm doing a versus, that being the Nightwatcher / Raphael from TMNT 2007 versus Nightwing. So this is a weird choice. Random, I know, but that's what makes it fun. Versus. Picking two random characters and seeing who we think would win in a fight. So, we might as well talk about their origins. So, if you don't know Ninja Turtles, it's where a group of turtles it's either whatever interpretation it is, but in this version, it seems to imply it's from the 1990 movie. So I'm going to go with that one. It's where Splinter, who was a pet rat to Hamato Yoshi, who was trained in martial arts by mimicking his moves. His master later died by the Shredder, and his wife died as well from the Shredder, and that Splinter fled to New York, fell into a sewer, and found 4 baby turtles covered in green ooze. And then they grew up, and he gave them all names, that being Leonardo, Donatello, Michelangelo, and Raphael. And after their battle against the Shredder, the turtles decided to lay low. Leonardo went on to a spiritual journey. Mikey became a party entertainer. Donnie got a job as an IT guy. And Raphael has donned a new mantle. A Batman-like character, sort of, named the Nightwatcher, with armored suit. And he goes taking down the various bad guys. And we even see his story in the TMNT game, which I'll definitely use as an example. But eventually, Raphael retired the Nightwatcher persona after getting into a fight with Leonardo. And eventually, Leonardo got captured by the main villains of that movie, the stone statues who kidnapped Leonardo, mistaking him for being the 13 monsters, if you watch that movie to get the context. But eventually, Raph teamed up with his brothers, Casey, April, Splinter, and they rescued Leonardo, and they stopped the stone monsters and saved Max Winters from immortality. And so Raphael continued being with his brothers, and that's the story of Raph in the 2007 TMNT movie. So let's go over Nightwing. So I'm going to go over this real quick, since we all know, if you're a Batman fan, you know Dick Grayson's origin. So he was raised by John Grayson and Mary Grayson, and they were raised at a circus, but because the Graysons didn't pay protection money to Tony Zuko killed Dick Grayson's parents, causing him to be orphaned. But Bruce Wayne took Dick Grayson under his wing, and he was trained to be Robin, to get his vengeance against Tony Zuko, so he wouldn't go down the path Bruce Wayne went down. But Dick Grayson continued being Robin for a while, and even formed the Teen Titans. But eventually he moved on to be his own superhero named Nightwing, and he's been like that ever since. So let's talk about, powers and abilities. So Raphael, he's got martial arts training from Splinter, which he learned from his master Hamato Yoshi. And so he's got good skills in martial arts, and he's mainly known for using the sais. But when he's the Nightwatcher, he uses chains. He's able to sneak attack enemies and just scare them, basically. But it isn't until later, when he fights Leonardo, he uses his sais in full force. But really harnesses Raph's fighting abilities is his anger. Raphael always got his anger, and he uses that to defeat Leo and even break his swords. So that's how tough Raph is, even as the Nightwatcher. And if you played the 2007 TMNT game, you fight one of the statues as the Nightwatcher. He loses, but he almost wins. So that's one of his weak spots, I guess, because he didn't learn to fight with his brothers. But as for Nightwing, he's learned everything he needs to know from Batman, and what really makes Nightwing good at fighting is his is acrobatics. He's really skilled ever since he was trained to be an circus acrobat by his parents, and he's able to just do the largest jumps ever that he even no more human can really do those skills without breaking a spine. But Dick Grayson, he's so acrobatic that he's able to just take out enemies at ease. He's mainly known for using his 2 batons, so he can use that to his advantage. And yeah, he wears armor on his suit. And so now we determined their fighting abilities. So who do I think would win in this battle? So honestly, I think Nightwing has an advantage because he seems to be more skilled, and he's able to control himself, unlike Raph, who I feel can become unstable when fighting. Yeah, he did defeat Leo by using his anger, but I think Nightwing be able to use it to his advantage, and he's probably able to use his acrobatics to avoid his chain attacks if the Nightwatcher's using it. And I honestly think the battle would probably take place in Gotham or New York City on a building somewhere, or Bloodhaven, if you really think about it. So I think Nightwing would be the winner. So who do you think would win in a fight? Raphael or Nightwing? So I don't know what the next versus will be, but I hope you enjoy it. But anyway, thanks for watching, and Turtle Power, and I'm the Batman.